back to my channel. I am Elise, founder of Lettuce for Life. Today I'm going to be talking about different keys to success that you can do to just move your life forward, to really push yourself and become the best version of yourself. Now, by any means am I an expert at this, by any means am I perfect in any of these areas, but I just want to come on and just give you some tips that I know have been working for my life and how I've been able to achieve even the success that I do have while still balancing a military life. So keys to success, how I was able to achieve starting my foundation, or just anything at level of success. Even becoming debt free was a huge success for me. So number one, the reason why I was able to achieve success, or even just to help in the journey of success, I was really tuned into my purpose. I don't think a lot of people are aware of why they were created. I think a lot of people are just existing. A lot of people are just working a job, just to work a job, to pay a bill. But I have been really zoned into my purpose. Like, the reason why I say that is because if you know what your purpose is, you know what it isn't. So being zoned into your purpose allows you to be clear, it allows you to be focused. And then also in the Bible, it talks about how your purpose and your gifts will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 states, "A man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great men." So in that scripture, it's saying that your gift and your purpose will make room for you. And I'm telling y'all, if you are looking to be successful, if you are looking to change the world, you have got to know why you were created. You have got to know your purpose. You have got to know what you were born to do. If you don't know that and you just working a job, or you just doing this or doing that, you're not going to be successful. You may be successful, but you're not going to be happy. You're not going to have that joy and that peace that comes with knowing why you were created and knowing why you were born. So you have got to tap into, in some shape or form, why you were created and what your gifts are. Number two, another thing that I've noticed that a lot of successful people do is that they wake up early. Now listen, Landa. This is an area your girl is still struggling in. You know what I'm saying? I am still struggling in waking up early. Y'all, I be tired. I be sleepy. The military be taking a lot out your girl, man. It's a lot. So I'm still working on waking up early. Now I have improved, but I ain't there yet. And so I've noticed Bill Gates and, people of that stature are really waking up early. And I have noticed that when I wake up early, I'm able to get more done. So I'm not spending my time just like in the bed sleeping. When I actually get up early, and I realize that I get so much more accomplished than whenever I press the snooze button or whenever I just sleep in. So that's a number two thing I would say. Get up early as much as you can. Just even 30 minutes early will change your day, will change, your path of life, because you can get stuff done early in the morning when you're not all distracted by life, you're not all distracted by the chaos of everything. When you wake up early, I'm telling you, from the times that I have done it, which have not been that many, but when I did used to do it on a consistent basis, I definitely could tell the difference in how my day was ran and how successful I was. Number three, if you want to become successful, I have noticed that a lot of people who are successful are constantly educating themselves. They are constantly taking in new knowledge. They're constantly researching stuff and reading books and listening to podcasts. And I kid you not, y'all, like, reading is my thing. Like, that's what I love to do, but I feel like I can always do more. So what I started doing was, while I'm at work and I'm on a desk, instead of listening to like music or listening to something like entertaining, I now switched to podcasts. So I'm listening to podcasts about how to write your first book, how to publish a book, how to maintain, your target audience, how to start a successful YouTube, editing tips, and how to walk into your purpose. Even just doing that small minor switch, instead of listening to music and putting on a podcast or putting on an educational YouTube video, that is educating yourself. You're taking in new knowledge. You're allowing your brain cells to be stimulated and stuff, like you're learning new stuff. And I'm telling y'all, like, I would literally, by the end of the day, I would be like, man, I really learned a lot from these podcasts. Like, wow, I've really educated myself on what I'm trying to do, how to become a life coach and everything. And it's all helping me, and it's building my brand, and it's building, ultimately my purpose. And so just always remember, there is always room for improvement. You can always educate yourself. You can always find somebody who is doing what you want to do and start to watch them and start to ask them questions and start to, just pick their brain. Even just having a friendship where you're learning from that person, or just, anything where you can educate yourself, it literally will project your level of success. It will project where you're trying to go. But if you feed your mind junk and reality TV, and you keeping up with every single gossip, and you keeping up with all the latest trap music and stuff like that, because I remember I used to love me some trap music now. Back in the day, I used to love me some trap music. But I realized that my life wasn't really producing fruit. And I wasn't feeding myself anything to produce fruit. So now that I've made a switch, and by any means am I perfect? Absolutely not. But when I shifted my mindset and I shifted my way of thinking, and I really started to dig deep and to educate myself, it has been an amazing journey. And I highly recommend that you educate yourself in whatever field or whatever purpose that you are called to do. The fourth thing is, you have got to surround yourself with people who are also bettering themselves. It's very hard. It makes it 10 times harder if you are surrounding yourself with people who don't want nothing from life. Hard. I'm telling y'all, I've been there. I ain't telling you nothing that I don't know. I'm trying to tell you, it is so much harder to be the light in a dark place. It is so much harder. It's hard on yourself. So instead of putting yourself through that, you're going to be drawn back into it. Your circle is going to draw you back in, because who you hang around dictates yourself, dictates your way of thinking. Now, you can be a light in some places, and you can be the change and be the movement, but 9 times out of 10, the people that you hang around will dictate your level of success. So you got to really, if you bossing up in your life, you got to find, I call them boss up friends. They friends who are bossing up too. If you trying to level up in your life, you trying to get new knowledge, you trying to start a business, start a nonprofit, you better surround yourself around a sea of people who are trying to do the same thing. Because when you get down, they're going to remind you, where's the nonprofit at that you said you was going to start? 2020? Where's it at? Oh, okay. That book, that website, you said you was going to start that website. Where the website at? They're going to hold you accountable, and that's what you need. You need friends who are going to hold you accountable. You said you was going to do this. Where is it at? And that's what you have got to do. You've got to surround yourself with people who are bossing up. I'm telling you, literally, when I made that switch, and I didn't cut off people and I wasn't rude to people, but I said, what you doing, that ain't really feeding me and where I'm trying to go right now. So you're gonna have to get a little cut off. We're gonna have to separate ourselves from each other, because I'm not about that life no more. Yes, I used to do it in college. Yes, we used to do this in college, but I ain't about that life no more. So let's go ahead and, I'm trying to boss up. You can come with me. We can boss up together. But if you don't want that for your life, then you just don't want that. And so I can't take you on the journey with me if that's not what you want to do. When I made that switch, I changed my circle. I realized, wow, it's so, the energy that you feel when everybody around you is succeeding, and the energy that you feel when somebody else gets a breakthrough, or somebody else opens up their nonprofit, or somebody else does their YouTube. You like, yo, I'm proud of you. And it's like genuinely happiness for that other person. And that's exactly what you want in your friendships. You have got to surround your circle around people who are bossing up in their life. And I'm telling you, you're going to start to okay, everybody, you can't slack when you're in a room full of bosses. You can't slack, because they are bosses. In some shape or form, maybe it's a different career field, or maybe it's a different way of them bossing up, but you can't slack, because they motivate you and they help you. And I'm just here to tell you from personal experience, the moment that you change your circle, the moment that you begin to educate yourself, get up earlier, and then also walk into your purpose, tap into your gifts, your life will shift, your life will change for the better. Trust and believe me, I'm living witness to this. I'm living witness. Hopefully this video was able to help you. Hopefully you can see that if you want to be successful, it's literally minor adjustments that you have to do. It's nothing that makes them better than you. The person that you admire, your role model, is no difference between you and them. The only difference is that they have a different mindset than you. So change your mindset, boss up in your life, whatever you want to do. I'm so happy for you. Please comment down below, share this, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next video. As always, I love you, but most importantly though, y'all already know God loves you.
Dream about it, I go get it, that's how I do it. Not in the stars, I'm not lucky, I just